Well, that is a beautiful location, and we all like to go through different locations. And I know I love to watch my model home right here on Rogers TV. And when I'm looking at those model homes, I'm thinking, oh, I wish my home could look like that. It's just so perfect. Well, there are people out there who can help you transform your home to look just like the ones you see on television. They're called stagers. And we have a stager joining us today to help get your home in order, whether you're looking to sell or you just need to change your home around. Shannon Campbell joins us, who's the creator of StyleCo Staging and Design. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
You have to have a much better imagination than I do to be able to do what you do and to transform homes the way you do. For anybody who's not familiar with what a stager does, because this is different than having a designer come into your home.
Right, it is.
A stager's job is very specific.
It is. It's basically preparing the home for the market, inside and out, so that it appeals to a broad range of buyers, not just one group, one select group.
And I guess that's where you've got an advantage over the rest of us, because sometimes I don't even know who the buyers may be, when they're coming to my home. Well, who might be looking at it and who might be coming in here? So I guess those are some of the things that you need to know about, first of all, a home and who it would appeal to. Mm-hmm. And then the tricks, I guess, that you can use to change the home around, often very subtly, to make it appeal to that market.
Right. It's really about neutralizing. So it's furniture reduction a lot of the time. It's getting rid of personal items. Because people, when they walk into a home, they know in the first few minutes whether or not they can see themselves living in that home. So if there's less furniture, there's less personal items around, there's some artwork, accessories, but not too much of it. Decluttering, we use that word a lot in the staging process because that's what a lot of it is about. Neutralizing, decluttering, furniture reduction, really getting the home looking in pristine shape is basically the idea.
Yeah, I had somebody describe it to me once as when they walk in, they want to be able to see their life in that home. So if you have too many of your personal items sitting there, it becomes difficult for them to see their items there or their life portrayed in that home. So you want to just kind of give them the possibilities without overwhelming people.
Exactly. Personal photos, for some reason, people just can't see past that. They don't want to see who lives there currently. They want to imagine themselves living in that home. So personal photos, trophies, day-to-day living items need to be put away. And as tough as that can be for the homeowner, I think if they just keep in mind that they're doing this to sell the home and they want to appeal to, a great group of people, that's what they need to do. So it can be tough, definitely a transition for people.
One of the other misconceptions some people may have about stagers is that you're going to come in and you're going to buy all these things that you have to put into the home to make it, sale ready. But actually what you do is usually work within what's already there, and it's subtle changes in a lot of cases.
That's what StyleCo does. I much prefer to work with what the homeowner has because obviously keeping in mind budget, always keeping in mind budget. So if furniture is well worn, or really beaten up, then I may suggest that it be removed, into storage or, given away if that need arises. I generally do not rent furniture if I can help it. Work with everything that they've currently got and reduce, basically. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at some of the work you've done, just to give people an idea of the difference that a stager can make when he or she comes into your home and starts to work with you. And I believe we've got some before and after photos that we can show people and take a look. So why don't we bring those up now, and we can start to talk a little bit about what a stager does.
Great.
And this is one of your projects.
So this was a home and air. Beautiful, beautiful older home, and literally when I walked into this home, I just saw, a lot of furniture. So the homeowners were kind enough to listen to my recommendations and put a lot of that furniture into storage. The green sofa and the chair that you see there all went into storage. So yes, and then when they bring up the afters, you'll be able to see furniture placement is really important.
Wow.
Yeah. So you want to maintain a flow. So those visuals, the first one was for the entranceway, from the entranceway, and the second one was from the dining room. So it's just all about flow, and if somebody walks into that room and the size of it, is really obvious now with a little bit of reduction.
That's what I was going to say. Suddenly that room looks twice the size it did when it had the furniture all lined up against the walls.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and there was a huge, actually, you can't see it in that shot, but there's also a really lovely fireplace in that room. So the way that furniture is placed now, it's you can see the fireplace much better as well, which is a focal point. And a lot of people are looking for fireplaces. They love a fireplace in their homes. So yeah.
Oh, you made that room so cozy. It looks beautiful now.
Thanks.
Well, let's take a look at a few more pictures that you've worked on. And there again, it wasn't a matter of you going out and purchasing a lot of things.
No.
It was just taking away, and when you're getting ready to move anyway, the furniture's gone for you before you get into it.
Half your job's done.
Yes. Now this is a bedroom. I remarked on the windows when I saw this.
Yes.
I love that idea of the windows in the bedroom.
Yeah, it has a nice little sort of uniform shape there. It's beautiful. This room's actually quite large. That photo is a little bit evasive in that you can't see the full scale of it. You'll be able to get a little bit better idea when you see the after, and it's quite dark there. So there's the after. So I've just changed the flow again. I've moved the bed underneath the windows. The door entranceway to that bedroom is off to the left. So when you walk into it, the bed isn't really right there anymore. You don't walk into the bed. You see the full scale of the room, basically. It's quite a large bedroom.
And these are tricks that you could use, or tips that you could use if you're not moving, but just in your home in general.
Absolutely.
When you talk about the flow, that's something I have to admit. The flow goes everywhere in our house right now, but when you really think of the way the traffic is going to be moving and what's there, those are ideas that you could implement into your home right now and make a big difference in the functionality of the different rooms.
Absolutely. It's about making life simpler. Really, that's the way I look at it. So yes, it's something, and I think these days too, people are scaling down. They're more aware of their surroundings, I think, much more than they used to be. And yes, home staging can be a real benefit as far as that goes, because as you're getting rid of furniture reduction, it's only going to benefit you in the long run when you are ready to sell. But yeah, absolutely, you can do it for yourself as well. Makes life simpler.
I think we have one more set of before and afters that we're going to take a look at. So let's look at this. And is this a living room that we're going to look at? A living room
This
area?
is a family room. Yes, okay. Yeah, off of a kitchen. So again, this is a bit of a smaller room. So again, just wanted to reduce the furniture there. There's a chair in the corner that I got rid of to the left of the screen. And I just, you'll see in the before, I just basically moved the couch on an angle. And got rid of that chair. Yeah, and put one of the tables behind the sofa so that it just wasn't so obvious, but you can still use it for lighting and storage, whatever you'd like to use it for, basically. And then there's just one other chair to the right of the screen, bottom right. So yeah.
So in this case, other than removing one piece of furniture, that's basically everything that was in that room before, and just some simple adjustments to the angles of the furniture in that made it appear like it was twice the size it was before.
Yeah, it's sort of the idea. The illusion, I suppose, can be really improved upon when you're getting rid of furniture and changing placement. Yeah.
You know what, you've certainly got the vision that I wish I had. When my house grows up, it's going to look like one of those, Shannon. But in the meantime, if you are looking, if you're moving, we know that it's been a hot real estate market in this area, and certainly in buyer's markets. So if you are looking to move, or maybe just some great tips on how you can change the overall style of your home, Stager might be the person to do it. So you can contact Shannon and find out about the possibilities for your home. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Thanks very much.
All right, I'm going to go change some things now, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.